Good morning, my dear students. Good morning to all of you. As the after the long time, we have come to a conclusion of this lesson. We almost completed all the part of these lessons. Now, I given already the 2 mark question answer. Now we have going to discuss the give reason questions. Give reason question and answer. We have 4 give reason questions are given in our books. That is some questions are asking by them. We are giving answer. We are giving reason for the question. First of all, the Himalayas are called the Himalayas. Himalayas or Himalaya mountains or maybe northern mountains are called young-fold mountains. Give reason why we call the Himalayas are called young-fold mountains and why we call it as young-fold mountain. Himalaya or why we call it young-fold mountain. There is questions. The answer is the northern mountain. The northern mountain means Himalaya mountains or otherwise called as northern mountains. Sometimes called the people northern mountains. The Himalaya or northern mountain consists of youngest and loftiest mountain chain in the world. First point. The northern mountains or Himalaya mountains are called the youngest and the loftiest mountain. The mountains are called as the youngest mountains because in these mountains are formed only a few million years ago. Just 250 million years ago, the mountains was formed by tectonic activity. So the mountains are called as young-fold mountains because we compare with any other world mountain that all the mountains are maybe chance to older mountain. And these mountains are formed a few million years only. That's why it's called as young-fold and the loftiest mountain. Loftiest means highest mountain. This mountain, that is the average height of this mountain is 20,000 to 25,000 feet. Average height in the meter is 6,000 meter to 7,000 meter is average height. So that's why the people are calling these as the loftiest mountain chains in the world. So compare with compare with Andes mountain, Rockies mountain. So one of the longest mountain chain in the world. That's why called the northern mountain consists of youngest and the loftiest mountain chain in the world. And we come to the second point. It was formed only a few million years ago. Just now I told you the mountains how many years older? Yes, 225 million years. 225 to 250 million years ago, the mountain was formed by the folding of earth crust, because the Indo-Australian continent is moved northwards and Asian continent come to southwards. When their two plates are polluted each other, at the time the mountains are produced by the tectonic activity. So here it was, the second point very clearly, it was formed only few million years ago and formed by the folding of earth crust due to tectonic activity. So these 2 points is very important. When we write the question on the examination, we should be write this 2 points and then we can get 1 mark. And then second important question, North Indian rivers are perennial. What are the mountains are formed from the Himalaya or northern mountain? That mountain is called as a northern mountain or Himalayan mountains. So in the North Indian rivers, what are the rivers are formed in the North India? The mountains, the rivers is called as northern river or Himalayan river. The northern Indian rivers are perennial. Perennial means here we can we can getting meaning of the perennial. Perennial is nothing. The water flows constantly throughout the year is called what? Perennial. Water flows. The water flows throughout the year. Water constantly flows throughout the year on the river bed. And the river is called as a perennial river. You know, almost all the rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra river, Indus river, all the rivers. What are the rivers are formed in the northern mountains? All the rivers are perennial. Means it's not a seasonal river. It is waters are flows continuously throughout the year because they originate from the snow-covered region. Because it originates from the snow-covered regions. I told you the Himalaya mountains are loftiest mountain chain in the world. I mean, if you go to higher and higher on the mountain regions, almost all the Himalayan mountains are covered with snows and ice caps. So the water, that so source of Himalayan rivers is a glacier. The glaciers are found in the top of the mountain regions. At the time when the sun appear on the mountain regions, the sun rays to falling on the mountain regions directly, the water melting slowly, and due to the natural cycle of flow of water, the waters are come from a high altitude to low altitude. That is, the waters are flows continuously through the year. So North Indian rivers are perennial because they originate from the snow-covered Himalaya. Almost, you know what is the meaning of the Himalaya? The abode of snow. Abode of snow. You know the Himalaya meaning. The Himalaya word derived from the Sanskrit word. What is the meaning of the Himalaya? Yeah, abode of snow. The residence place of snow because of the almost all the loftiest peaks or mountains are covered by the snow, glacier, ice caps. So most of the rivers are formed from Himalayan covered, snow covered regions. So that's the main regions to perennial. And then the snow covered Himalaya glaciers, many glaciers are appear above the mountain regions, especially Gangotri, Yamunotri, and then is very important glacier, Manasarovar glacier. In these three glaciers are formed the mountain regions, and not only that Siachen glaciers also lies appear in the north part of in India near Uttarakhand. So, and the glaciers are good sources. All the glaciers are good sources. A glacier is nothing. The word glaciers is clearly said that as water found in the large areas are covered by in the form of a solid is called as glacier. It's a good source for continuous water. It is a good source for a continuous water. So water continuously flows on the river because of the glaciers are good sources for continuous water. So the North Indian rivers are perennial. Thank you very much to all my students. Thank you very much.